This local sports report is brought to you by Allstate Insurance, a proud member of the Guelph community, supporting youth athletics. For a free, no-obligation quote for home and auto insurance, contact one of their trusted advisors. Call Allstate at 647-503-9982 to speak with your local Guelph Allstate representative. An incredible way for Andrew Masters to cap off his third season with the Guelph Gryphons, bringing home the OUA title in such dramatic fashion, an overtime goal on home ice. Andrew, reflect on that and just how amazing that game and that moment was.
Yeah, for sure. It was really a surreal moment when I saw Teddy score. Just the emotion that all of us felt. Triple overtime, we were absolutely gassed, and for us to sneak one home and to come out OUA champions is just an absolutely phenomenal life experience for all of us.
How'd you keep your focus through that whole thing? We saw you make some incredible saves throughout overtime, but the pressure's on you almost, right? Yeah. You don't want to let in that goal. Yeah. What's it like for you between the pipes? You played a long time, so you know what pressure situations are like, but that's not easy on you. It must have just been a huge sigh of relief for that moment of just excitement when it finally went in for you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, overtime hockey in general is very defensive, no one's trying to make a mistake. So, we did a really good job limiting scoring chances as much as we could. Ottawa was trying to put pucks on net against us, but, that's probably why they did get some shots, but a lot of them were from the outside and easy to handle. And I just had a lot of faith in our forwards and a lot of faith in our team that we were going to, someone eventually was going to break the dam for us. And, we're really thankful that Teddy was able to get that done for us and, let us all call ourselves champions.
Yeah, really, really cool moment. Now, you brought something with you.
I did. It's right here. We got the hardware. We got the second oldest trophy in all of hockey. Probably the oldest one to get given out this year. We'll see what happens, but
show the camera.
We got it right here. It's going to add one more Guelph little plaque here to it, which is amazing to bring it home.
What do you think of when you pick up that trophy and you take a look at it? You're right, a lot of history in that trophy. When you look at it, you pick it up. Now that you've had time to reflect, obviously, on the ice in that moment, it's just it's crazy, right? But now, a couple of weeks later.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, just with everything going on, I'm really thankful that we were able to get it in. I'm really thankful that, the timing of the league and everything worked out where we were able to see all of our hard work recognized, because I know there are so many athletes, friends of mine, and, just athletes throughout the globe that don't see their hard work recognized. So I'm just really thankful that we were able to get that in. And just for the history of this thing, I mean, we hear stories. Up until last year, we had guys on our team who were on the 2015 team who were able to win the Queen's Cup that year, and we heard stories about it, but to be able to live it firsthand with my group of brothers is something phenomenal that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
The playoff run in general, you lose the first game in the first round of the Laurier Golden Hawks, and here's the thing, in OUA playoff hockey, the series are so short, it's a best 2 out of 3. You lose the first one, all of a sudden you're on the brink of elimination. The next thing you know, Teddy Nichols scoring an overtime winner to win the Queen's Cup. Take me through the playoff run and what made this team so special.
Well, it does happen fast, really, in best of 3. I mean, I think I took my first year as a Gryphon trying to figure that out, trying to figure out that it does happen. You can be over like that. Yeah. We were a 1 seed, and we had 2 overtime losses against Brock, and we were out. So there was some experience to go along with that. Brendan Cregan, too, my goalie partner, when he was called upon, he put down some absolutely massive wins for us. Every win is important, and he was able to step up. And myself, I just tried to stay ready throughout all that. Coaches gave me the nod for Game 3 against Western, and you just had to go in there and kind of rely on experience and rely on the fact I knew the boys were playing well to finish it out for us.
You mentioned the coaches there. Sean Camp, who has been around the game an extraordinarily long time, is without a doubt one of the most genuine, kind people that I've ever met. What's he like as a coach, and what can you say about him? I'm so happy for Sean when I see him win that Queen's Cup, and it's about the players for sure, but that coaching staff puts in incredibly long hours in order to make sure that you guys are ready and that you're prepared for every situation in a playoff run like that. What can you say about the coaching staff, Andrew?
Right. Well, for sure, all of our staff, from Sean Camp, Justin Stevens, Chris Clancy, Andrew DeGroot, they really make sure that we're ready. Camper just brings a positive attitude toward us every day.
Really does.
Win or lose. Yeah, we know that he loves us more as than players, as people too, and we're all the coaching staff do, and they make that clear to us on a day-to-day basis. So we're just really thrilled to have Camper around. He's just a really big asset to our athletic department, let alone our our program and all the staff. Justin's great with the video, getting us ready, pre-scout, power play, PK. We know exactly what the opposition's going to do, and Justin really helped us out with that. Chris Clancy was a national champion in '97. He was able to bring that to the run, and guys love, DeGroot's personality. So really all the staff kind of worked together and, make sure that we were ready as we could be for the run.
All the ingredients for sure. We're here at the Activa Sportsplex.
Yep.
This is where you cut your teeth, right?
This is
when you were a young kid,
Yep.
you came to this rink, and obviously you grew up playing hockey here.
Yep.
What kind of memories does it bring back for you? Maybe even just bringing the Queen's Cup back to the Activa Sportsplex.
For sure.
And your grandfather
Yep.
happens to be Patrick J. Doherty,
Yep.
who one of the rinks is named after here at Activa.
For sure. I mean, it just means that much more. I have my grandpa's initials in the back of my helmet every game. To do this interview here, I mean, it's phenomenal. It's in terms of a tribute to him, and I know he was, helping from upstairs trying to get this done. Just in terms of Kitchener minor hockey, like I said, it's where I grew up playing. Lots of memories that now seem. I look at the year, I'm like, that was 8-9 years ago that I was in minor midget.
Goes by fast.
It does go by very fast. 9 years ago I was in minor midget. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, just to bring back all those memories and to really, I had a great experience growing up. As a defenseman first, I was a defenseman until I was 10 years old, changing over to goalie, and just both of those experiences, I guess. I learned a lot growing up, and it really added a lot to my elementary, high school years.
Yeah, a couple of other teams I quickly want to throw in,
Yep.
519 teams,
Yep.
the Paris Mounties, who I have a great relationship with through
Yep.
519 Sports. The St. Mary's Lincolns, boy, did they have a wonderful year this
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
Obviously a few years ago for you now, but those are two organizations that are known for producing high-end talent and great
Absolutely.
players. How did they help you, Andrew?
Well, really, they helped me get into junior hockey, and they gave me a vote of confidence as a young goalie to start.
Right.
And really, as a young goalie, it was much better in hindsight going there and starting as opposed to sitting on the bench for, maybe a team that was better but already had an established guy. So really to be able to learn through the trials and tribulations of, going through playoff series, going through winning streaks, losing streaks, playing well, lots of games in short period of time. And both those organizations really allowed me to see high-level hockey and get experience so that we can, I turned that into a collegiate career with Guelph.
KMHA grad, Resurrection Phoenix grad, and now a Queen's Cup champion. One more time for the camera?
Yeah.
Why not, right?
For sure.
Here he is, Andrew Masters, an OUA champion. What an incredible season for the Guelph Gryphons as they bring it home in overtime with an incredible goal in triple overtime by Teddy Nickel. For more highlights, visit our website, 519sportsonline.ca. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.